Morning class, I am your computer teacher of class 4th. Today I'll start new chapter which is chapter number 2, computer management, on page number 10. Open page number 10. Today I'll read this chapter, so let's start the reading. Computer management. Children, you have studied about different parts of computer in detail in class 3. These are input, processing and output parts. But do you know that these parts alone cannot help the computer to function? A computer needs 3 components for performing various tasks. These are: first, instructions to follow; second, people to give instructions and take their output; and third is programs and devices that can follow the instructions and process the data. All these together make a successful computer system. Managing the computer system is known as computer management. Parts of computer management. From study point of view, we can divide the computer management into 5 parts. First, hardware; second, software; third, firmware; fourth, liveware; and fifth, skinware. Now, hardware. All the physical components of computer that you can touch and feel are called hardware. CPU, monitor, keyboard, mouse, cable, all are external parts of a computer. Floppy drive, microprocessor, hard disk, etc. are its internal components. All these components of the computer and its various units coordinate with each other and function. Hence, it is appropriate to say that input, processing, output and storage devices are hardware. Now, software. Hardware requires software to perform any function, otherwise it cannot do any work itself. The instructions given to the computer, related data and information that are used for operating the computer and to perform various tasks on computer are called software. Hardware and software are both fully dependent on each other. In simple words, just as a hardware is meaningless without software, so is a software meaningless without hardware. Let us understand this with an example. For listening music and watching films, CD player is the hardware and the films or song recorded on the CD are the software. If the CD is blank, then CD player has no use. Children, now it must be clear to you that hardware and software are so dependent on each other. Software is a group of many programs and data, and a computer works on this basis. We can divide the software into 4 parts. First, system software; second, application software; third, utility software; and fourth, general purpose software. Now, first is system software. System software is required for operating a computer system. It has programs that do different works for the computer and control the working process of a computer. System software is used for doing many works like storing a program, switching on, switching off, feeding the data, taking the output, etc. Windows, MS-DOS, Linux, Unix are all system software. Now, application software. Software that is made for a special task or purpose is called application software. The user can develop it according to the nature of his work and need. We can develop application software ourselves or buy ready-made application software from the market. They are also known as application package. MS Office, Corel Draw, Paintbrush, etc. are the examples of this kind of package. Third is utility software. The software that is used for repairing and maintenance of the computer system is called utility software. Utility programs are also called service programs. Norton Antivirus is an example of this kind of software. D is general purpose software. A group of programs which are used by the user for fulfilling tasks of general purpose are called general purpose software. Any user or organization can use this software. MS Word, MS Excel, Photoshop, etc. are examples of general purpose software. Now firmware. Firmware is the mixed form of hardware and software. There are a few parts of the computer that are preloaded with software programs. A game CD purchased from the market is a firmware. It has two things, a CD and the instructions to play the games. Memory chips, ROM, etc. are firmware. Fourth, liveware or humanware. A computer cannot work itself or perform any task even if it has hardware and software. It needs people to give instructions to operate it and to maintain it. Hence, all those people who are related to the computer are called liveware or humanware. These people could be the hardware engineers who assemble various hardware parts and make a computer, or they could be the human manufacturers. A person who writes a computer program is called computer programmer. People like us who work on computer using hardware and software are called computer operators. Now last is skinwares. The external coverings of a computer that can be felt and seen without opening the computer is called skinware. The outer covering of a CPU, cabinet, keyboard, monitor, mouse, printer, speaker, etc. are examples of skinware. Now you have to read this chapter at a glance. Now the reading of the chapter is completed. Okay. In the next video, I'll explain this chapter. Thank you class and have a nice day. Goodbye.